Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record weekly review special for week 47 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. This week I brought in 1,668 points, a good 200-point jump from last week, but it's still well short of the best round set quite some time ago at 2,336. The current virtual best is back above 2,000 at 2,081 now. And the all-time virtual best continues to rise now at 4,147. Looking at the 10 games individually, Football Manager 2018 comes to an end with the release of Football Manager 2019. So, bunch of episodes this week, 5 in all. Very, very busy week on Football Manager. And the first 3 of those were to wrap up the 2018 edition, to wrap up the season, and with a bit of a surprise, especially with all the struggles that came down the stretch, I only managed a few points here and there at the end of the season, but it was even worse for my competitors, enough so that I actually won the title on a really, really poor form. I mean, it was like below mid-table kind of form. Final score there is 344. But even though I will be resetting and going into FM 2019, it is a carryover. And if you've seen the first couple episodes, you could already see how that has happened. That score won't start counting until next week. But FM 2019 is now competing in League 1 after I won the League 2 title there in 2018. So the base score for League 1 is 300. So I'm not too far off from that score already, so even though I'll be changing the active game. All right, so on to Dirt Rally. Dirt Rally, it has been back and forth with FM on its score. This time, 1 point behind it at 343. Overcooked 2, 280, another 3 levels past. Draft Day Sports College Basketball finally surpassing my record of 310, now at 355. It's been quite a few seasons since that record was sent or scored, and this time it was another NCAA tournament bid and division title win that put us over the top. And being that handful of divisions higher added to get that 45 additional points. Pro Golf still at 0 points. And I'm not sure at this point how much longer that playthrough is going to go on. I might be replacing that game soon, but I'm trying to stick with it through now. But it's not balanced well at all, and they're not coming up with updates right now as they're working on some new release games. It's a small studio, Wolverine Studios working on that game. F1 2018 Career Mode stays at 239 this time, so no points scored this week. It was a difficult race, but I did make it through in one piece, more or less. Motorsport Manager remains at 18 points this week, as the true performance of the car really showed itself this week after an outstanding opening to the season with a lot of luck and excellent use of strategy to earn 18 points. This time, I was right at the back of the grid. Pro Cycling Manager Team Mode, the brand new career mode to that game where I control an entire team, and it's a very ill-equipped team to do well. I took on a very, very challenging squad, and we now sit on 9 points. F1 2018 Manager Mode, that special challenge series, I get to the end of the first season with a total score of 31. Most of that will reset heading into Season 2. Actually, only a chunk, because the car is the bulk of the points that I got from there. The actual points scored, not much. Not much. I believe there was 4 points scored by Charles Leclerc, my teammate, in the Constructors' Championship. And then none from my driver. And then I think I had 5 points for earning 1 pole. So 9 points will drop away, but otherwise the rest will remain. All right, so Pro Cycling Manager, the Pro Cyclist mode. This is the long-running series for that game. Season number 4 is starting to come along. much better than I was in my first year at the World Tour level, and I'm starting to be relatively competitive, and I accumulated quite a few points this episode and got up to 49 after doing well at the Tour of Oman. So once again, the overall 1668 this week. I'd like to get that back above 2,000 fairly soon, and I would love to get past that best round score that I came within about 3 points of a few weeks ago. It'd be nice to get back up there. So quick look over at the all-time virtual best. Top 10, big shake-up here, especially in the middle. Top 3 have remained put for a while, but Minecraft has finally been overtaken by an active game. So our new active leader is Draft Day Sports College Basketball after that NCAA tournament bid. It jumps all the way from 7th place to 4th with those additional 45 points. 5 points above Minecraft, which is 6 points above Football Manager. And that's where that one is actually going to end. It's going to be Football Manager 2019 coming up here in just a moment. And it should, at 300 points, jump straight away into the top 10 next week. But Football Manager actually stays in 6th place as it was overtaken by College Basketball and re-overtook Dirt Rally. So Dirt Rally actually drops a couple spots, but only 1 point behind Football Manager 2018. So it should move above one, if not both of those games, and get up into 5th place next week. Motorsport Manager still at 305. Overcooked 2 now up to 9th place above Stellaris. And the next closest game outside of the top 10 is that F1 2018 Career Mode. And it's not too far off, so I could see it overtaking Stellaris in the near future. However, with the addition of Football Manager 2019 coming in straight away at 300 points because of the League One and the scoring, the way that it's taking off from the 2018 edition, it's going to go straight into that top 10. So Stellaris is actually going to get bumped there, and that means there's still going to be some work to do on the F1 2018 Career Mode to see the top 10. My first big landmark is only about 300 points away now, so as we get closer, we'll talk more about that. But that's going to do it for this review special. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to check out FM19, especially as I transition into that. Same team, but new look. We're taking over a different team. You can't carry the data straight over, so it's like a fresh start, but it's like an old start. So, interesting situation there. But 3 games wrapped up this week, so there is going to be a little bit of a drop in score next week. Bye for now.